Today I got 3 of Harbor Freight's newest saws. Now if you're a subscriber to this channel, which I'm sure you are, you would know that Harbor Freight Hercules tools, the new ones, they've really been impressive. So let's see if these are going to be the same way. We're going to use and abuse, we're going to slice and dice. We'll see what these saws can and maybe can't do. Damn it, we'll see if they're right for you. So what exactly we got here today? So we got the one-handed recip saw, we got a sidewinder, and we got the new recip saw. Now don't worry, I'll leave chapters in this video, but we're gonna start it out with the brand new sidewinder saw, and we're gonna slice and dice and use and abuse. Come on. All right, so today we're using a Diablo blade on this. We're also using a fully charged 8AH battery, 5,000 RPM on this saw, 2.5 inches max cut of depth on a 90 degree, 1 7/8 inch on a 45 degree, and weighing in at only 7.4 poundage. Now I don't usually use sidewinder circular saws. I like rear handles, but these are a lot lighter and some people like them a lot more. Now the blade is right on this, and if you're right-handed, that's great for you. Me personally, I'm right-handed. I actually like my blade left. I'm curious to know which way you like your blade. Leave me a comment in that sweet comment section below. So on this, we got a couple nails, 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. We got 2 stainless screws right here. Let's hit those again. The side discharge, not bad. So I had this thing stop on me twice, which I usually don't have that happen. Even with the 8AH battery, it's still a little bit underpowered. But even with the Diablo metal and wood blade, that should have went right through all the way to the end. The other thing I noticed is all that dust sitting on top of that board right there. Even though it does a half decent job blowing that dust out the side, well, it sure did leave a lot. Now, as far as everything else goes with the saw, I like the larger numbers right there. The adjustments are really easy to make. It is 100% brushless. Let me give you a rafter hook up on top right there. However, with the fully charged AA battery and that sweet Diablo, I should have been able to cut down through that woodage, no issue at all. I mean, if you're making some basic cuts, well, I think you'll be fine. Now, next up is the brand new one-handed recip saw from Hercules. I will tell you straight out, this is definitely a little bit bigger than I'm used to when it comes to other one-handed recip saws, especially up on top here. It's just a little bit more prominent. The question is, will it slice or dice? Now, this thing is pretty light. So stroke length, you're looking at 7/8 of an inch. And in total, you're gonna get 3,000 of those sweet strokes. So in all, build quality, it's pretty real nice. Like, you got that metal collet up here. Pretty simple to open up. Pop that out. Put that back in. Now, because this is smaller, and obviously you wanted to keep it more compact, we're not going to go with that 8AH battery. We're just going to go with the standard 5AH fully charged battery. We're also going to use that sweet Diablo blade. This has only been used once. It's still sharper than all heck. So you just push your button in right there. Instant power, so that's pretty nice. All right, and you got that handle up on top. Well, not handle, but you know, more comfort for your hand for stability. So I like it this a little bit bigger, but all around it's just bigger. Oh, nail. Pretty real nice like. It's kind of weird. I wasn't expecting it to have so much like orbital action on this bad boy, but it actually does. So all in all, really not bad. It's not the fastest I've ever used by far, but it still cuts pretty good. I was pushing down on it a little bit, didn't have any bog down, so it felt pretty good in the hands. I like this one. So this is the new full-size recip saw, and they did a couple of really cool things on this. However, they left out one thing that I'm kind of bummed out about. Let's talk about this. So the stroke length on this, you're looking at 1 1/8 inches. However, you're still only getting the 3,000 strokes per minute. However, I will tell you, this thing is extremely light and only comes in at 6.3 pounds. That's real nice like. Now, there's a couple things that I really like about this. Of course, they got the sweet LED light up on the front. The shoe is extremely easy to adjust, take out, put back in. So just use that button right there. They did a really good job on that. Now, one of the other things that they did on this saw, which I really appreciate, is putting a quick release lever right there. And you can see, well, it opens that up. Real nice like. However, I do want to let you know that you'll always have to use it because this does not come out far enough for you to do it manually. Why you would do that if you had a quick release, I don't know. Now we'll just take our Diablo blade. We're going to open this up like so. Drop this in. There you go. Lock in real nice like. It's actually pretty nice. There's not a lot of play in this at all. I mean, it locks in really good, so good on them. Oh, you also got that sweet rafter hook right there. Let's put our shoe back in. Again, you just hit that button, drops in. You can adjust it to where you want. Oh, and here we go. Damn, all right. Okay. All right, so I got to test my theory here. I got some thick steel right here, and I'm going to pop this out. I'm going to put in a thick metal blade like so. Okay, that's in there. I want to see something here. All right, thick metal blade. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, so I just realized something. When I was looking at this, one of the downsides that I had was I couldn't find an orbital switch or knob. This thing is in orbital all the time. Now, I definitely noticed that when I was cutting the woodage. I mean, this thing was just vibrating and going down through like you would have orbital on, but there's no orbital, so you get what I'm saying. Now, if you want your orbital on all the time, that's great. I mean, these are mostly for demolition, but if you're cutting metal, well, the vibration that was coming off this thing, well, it was not real nice like. Now, a lot of saws, I'll just throw one out there, like DeWalt, sometimes, well, most of the time, they don't put orbital action, which I absolutely don't understand why they wouldn't on their recip saws. But at least if you're cutting down through metal, you're not getting that crazy vibration. This just seems like it's always in orbital. You can see it shaking. So that's going to be something that's up to you whether or not you're going to like or not. I mean, again, if you're just demoing and you're cutting down the woodage and the treated and, you know, the pineage and all that good stuff, this will work great. It's light, but it's basically always in orbital action. And to tell you straight out, I thought the exact same thing about this. It feels like it's always in orbital action. And to be quite honest with you, I'm actually really surprised about that. Now, here's a recap. Let's talk about the Circ saw first. There's a lot of cool features on this saw. If you're just doing basic slicing and dicing, maybe you got some MDF, you got some plywood, you're not gonna have any issues with this. However, I did find this saw to be underpowered even with the 8.0 bat ray, and that was a little bit disappointing because I really do like the design, even though I'm a rear handle kind of person. It's just underpowered. It definitely should have been able to cut all the way down through that 2x6 with those nails and the screws and everything. I've never had a saw basically